Wang Yihan to serve. Level. Play.
And welcome back. We've arrived at the big match of the day. In German terms, this is the one that the packed house wants to see. Women's singles, Juliane Schenk against Wang Yihan of China. I'm joined again by the calming influence of Judith Mellendijks. Judith, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
And off camera and off microphone, we were giving our predictions. I'm going all out and saying Juliana into your prediction.
My chance is also Juliane. I think she's shown some great fitness in this week.
Yeah.
Wang Yihan struggling a little bit. Also with the crowd behind Juliane. I think she has a very good chance today.
And also just, I think it's time that it's her time. She's been in how many finals? This is her third final, I think.
Exactly.
At the
3
German
times
Open.
lucky, they say.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Of course, it's Wang Yihan who has the superior win-loss record in this matchup. They've played each other 9 times over the years, and it's 7-2 to Yihan. Last meeting was at the Hong Kong Open. Yihan victorious in 3. And before that at the Chinese Leaning China Open, Juliane Schenk beat Wang Yihan also in 3 sets, but for five meetings before that it was all Wang Yihan, and the only other time Schenk has beaten Wang Yihan was at the World Championships in 2009. So on paper, you have to say Yihan is the favourite. But certainly many would feel this is Schenk's time.
Yeah, it could of course be that Juliane feels a little bit more pressure. Like Wang Yihan maybe when she lost against her at China Open. Wang Yihan was the favorite. Losing at her home crowd is of course very difficult. People expect her to win. Maybe Juliane feels the same way, but yeah, like we see also, it's going to be a tough fight. Top players, can only be a good game.
Fast, high tempo.
A lot of attacking play from both players.
This is really as good as it gets. Oh, that looked like it was going out. Oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Fantastic rally.
What a rally. Oh, and the error from Schenk. And it's Yihan who comes away with the point, but a well-earned hard point.
This could be a long one.
Yeah, this could be a long one. And to be fair, there's a lot of Chinese supporters in here supporting Wang Yihan.
I must say the crowd here in Mülheim has been really fair with all players, supporting everyone. Of course, they're in favor of the German players, which is of course normal, but supporting every player as good as they can, watching some good badminton.
And applauding good play, no matter who the player is.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think today is all a matter about who gets a chance to attack. They both want to attack, love to attack. So it's probably about winning the net. Who wins the net gets the attack.
Oh. What a smash cross court right on the line. Of course, Yihan has worn this back support from maybe 4 years now. Had lots of troubles with her back. I think it was after the match against Tina well, Tina Rasmussen at the time, I think it was in the 2008 All England, she suffered a back injury.
Yeah, you see it a lot with the Chinese players, knee problems, back problems. But on the other hand, they're still playing, and they probably have a little bit pain here and there, but you can't really see it on her.
No. Oh, very poor, uncharacteristic shot from Schenk.
I think this is one of the few times Juliane has been behind in a match this week.
That's 6 points in a row for Yihan. That's a long way out. Got some bragging rights at stake here too for the Chinese. Li Juri beaten early on. That must have been painful for Wang Yihan, losing that Olympic final.
I also think so. I think that's that's the medal they want most. And losing in an Olympic final, you know, you have to wait 4 more years.
Yeah.
And with all the new Chinese coming up, it's always the question, okay, am I there in the next 3 years again?
Of course, many expected Wang Yihan to be the successor to Zhang Nan, who was double Olympic champion, you remember.
Exactly.
But out of nowhere, Li Juri. What a rally.
This is crazy.
Yeah, what a rally. Out of nowhere, Li Juri came and qualified for the Olympics. Only as the 4th Chinese, they picked her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I also think, looking at the successes she had the month before, she was also the right choice.
Yes, for sure.
And then winning the Olympic gold, of course, makes it even the better choice.
Yeah, it justifies the selection.
Exactly. But yeah, Wang Yihan has been at the national team for a long time and been the #1 in the world and having big successes. It's always hard to keep up when youngsters are coming up, and she must feel the pressure as well.
Yeah. Great atmosphere here in the hall. And Yihan also one of these, the more emotional Chinese on court.
Yeah, that's right.
And which is good to see, and the crowd love to see things like this.
She's one of my favorite players to watch. She's always really, really happy when she wins. It doesn't matter if it's first round or a final. And also very disappointed when she's not winning.
Yeah.
It's not so often that you see these emotions on the Chinese players.
Herself and Tina have been major foes over the last number of years, and I think they're actually due to meet a quarter-final in the All England.
That could be very interesting to watch.
They've played, I think, 4 finals against each other at the All England, and what's going to be Tina's last tournament, of course.
It's going to be exciting to see. I think Tina is preparing just for the All England, wanting to do well, of course, in her last appearance at the All England. Always a special tournament, and of course she's won it also before.
Yeah.
So she will be ready to go.
And then obviously when Tina goes, even though world ranking states the Schenk is European #1, but she will be the unquestioned European #1.
I think if you look at all the players in Europe at the moment, I'm thinking Juliane is the best at the moment. Of course, there's some youngsters coming up like Carolina Marin.
Yeah.
But I think with the experience Juliane has, all the successes she has in the last 2-3 years, she's definitely going to be number one.
Yeah,
when
you look at her stats, and you just see semi-final after semi-final,
very constant
finals, and then winners, medals, and it's just consistent, but consistently excellent.
Yeah, she's doing so well, beating the Chinese and showing what she can. And again, like this week, there was no one who could really touch her. And this, I think, the first time she's down 5 points in the whole tournament.
Yeah. Oh, great shot. Oh no, just long, just long. I thought it was going to land in the corner.
A little bit lucky for Yuli. Out of balance, out of position, but just out. Big smash again. It's two powerhouses against each other.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic shot.
Right on the line.
Wang Yihan also knows if she wants to make the point, she has to play on the lines. Anything that's a little bit inside, Juliane will get for sure.
That's better from Juliane. Oh, around the head, just a little bit off balance. Oh.
Was a good choice of a shot.
Yeah, that shot of hers, that loopy drop shot.
The nice and short one.
Yeah.
I think that's also Juliane's one of her strengths, is that she can play really fast and hard smashes and attacking, but it's also with the short drops.
Yeah.
The touch, she has a touch, good technique.
Just out.
Few errors on the baseline, but I think it has to do a little bit with the wind. Wang Yihan is playing with the wind today.
Yeah. Following it into the net. A little bit of frustration there from Juliane. Wang Yihan maintaining this 5-point lead that she built up early in the game. Very difficult to claw back 5 points against someone of this quality.
Yeah, if we look at the world ranking, I think it's the number 3 and 4 in the world against each other.
Yeah.
It's of course the form of the day what makes it count at the end, but 5-point lead is not so often that they give that away.
No.
But still, I'm wondering a little bit. Wang Yihan is making a lot of errors on the baseline, and she knows that she's playing with the wind, so I'm a little bit wondering why she's playing so much to the baseline instead of just playing it down or keeping it just short.
True, yep. There's that drop again. Missed time. Schenk. Well, Yihan will just match Schenk point for point. We could probably see this ending up 21-16 or something like this.
Something like this. Yeah. I don't think there's a chance Wang Yihan will give this lead away. No. And yes, both players have made a few easy errors, but still I think Wang Yihan has been the better one in controlling most of the rallies, most of the longer rallies. This is a little bit the Juliane we saw when we were watching the other matches where she was leading big and then making these few errors.
Yeah.
But unfortunately now it's the other way around. Of course, some easy errors she's making, untypical. Very unlikely Juliane.
That almost hit the blue carpet. For me, the difference, I travel a lot, the European badminton circuit, it's just the difference in speed when you get to this level. It's just phenomenal until you really see it, you can to appreciate it. We play way too slow in Europe.
Yeah, if you see this type of matches, I'm always impressed. I mean, they have such a pace. If you put any other good player from Europe, you don't have a chance. It's too fast.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we also get too impatient, too fast, want to score the points directly, make a few easy points. But at this level, there's no easy points anymore.
No, there's a patience needed at such a high tempo. It's mind-boggling to think how you can even think so quick.
Yeah, and also the switch from defense to offense and the other way around. It's incredible to see out of position and still winning the point.
A drastic change in let's all have a sleep with this
yeah,
music.
Maybe not the best choice of music to get the audience up and going.
I think that was somebody having some fun.
Yeah, that would not have been my choice of music for sure. But the audience is alive again, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not so often that Juliane is making these easy mistakes. It's like the touch is not there, the touch she had the other few days, it's not quite there. But of course, we're still in the first game, there's still a long match.
Man.
Like this is so unlike Juliane, just mishitting.
Not even mishitting, completely missing. Like I've never seen her do this ever.
Hitting air, that doesn't happen.
Or maybe she just said, right, game over.
Maybe she wanted to play a trick shot and didn't work out.
Yeah. But certainly Wang Yihan, pretty a slowish start, but once she found her rhythm, In those longer rallies, she came out on top.
I think she's controlling most of the match. Of course, in the beginning, both players are maybe a little bit nervous. But when the rallies came, it was always Wang Yihan on top. Yuli scoring a few points here and there, but also making more errors than Wang Yihan did.
The crowd could be important now, that they need to get behind her.
Yeah, she really needs the support. Of course, Juliane knows she can do better than this, but it's of course the moment she has to get it in front. And of course, she's not playing against someone who's Wang Yihan. I mean, it's going to be a difficult task now. But Juliane's a fighter, so I still think everything's possible.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Of course, Wang Yihan is also keen on getting this title.
Look, we just saw it in the last match in women's doubles. We saw the Chinese dominate the first game and then the Koreans completely turn it around. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping that she will win a set and then Yonex gets behind her. I mean, that's really important for her right now.
And Juliane taking all the time allowed to her. Wang Yihan already back out on court.
It's maybe not the match people expected it to be, but like I said, it's only the first game and second game just starting and anything's still possible. Juliane is a fighter, so...
One thing's for sure, that's my prediction gone out the door in 2 games for Schenk.
That's true, like I said before, Juliane will win. I thought 2-3 sets, I can still be right.
Yeah, you can still be right.
I can still win it.
Yeah. It's lucky we didn't have a bet.
Yeah, too bad we didn't.
Oh, look how long this is.
Yeah, at this level, the form of the day is so important.
Yeah, you can see the frustration.
She's not happy with herself. She's frustrated and also showing it.
A little bit better. Just holding before flicking it down the line. Good wrist.
Oh, a lucky shot.
Again, a long way,
long
over the baseline. No, she's just not herself at the moment.
It's like she's not there with the same focus as she had the other days. Of course, it's also difficult against a player like Wang Yihan. You don't have so much time, and if she has a lead, you're always fighting to come back all the time, and that's of course very difficult against a player on this level.
Yeah. Oh, another fresh air shot. Not only was the first time I ever saw it, but that's the first, that's twice in the one game. I don't think I've seen that anywhere before.
Yeah, that's very, very unlikely.
Yeah.
Of course, we also have to give credit to Wang Yihan. Yeah. She's also not letting Juliane get into the match. Everything she hits is a winner or almost a winner.
Yeah.
6-2.
This is an extraordinary form that Yihan is showing. This is an All England winning form. This, when you look at her when you look at Li Juri this week, who was very sluggish.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
This is a big difference. And you'd look at the women's singles draw and you say, who could beat Wang Yihan in the All England if she's playing like this? When this is the world number 4 against her.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think the form she's showing now, and she has some tough matches as well, but she's not really showing any forms of tiredness. She's so sharp, hitting everything on the line, everything under control. She's the one to watch next week, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Yihan, and also keep a sharp eye on Takahashi.
Yeah, I think she's the one to watch in the next couple of years. I was very impressed.
Actually, is she even? I think she has to come through qualification at the All England.
She's definitely one to watch. I've never seen her play. This was the first time I saw her play this week, and I was very impressed by the way she moves, her technique, and Juliane made, I think, 3 easy mistakes in it, which almost never happens. And of course it happens that you just don't have the feeling on that day, which is of course a shame because she could have won this with the form she has shown this week.
Takahashi is number 1 in qualification, which normally would mean you go through to main draw in any tournament, but in All England it's different.
All England, everybody wants to win, everybody's playing, so...
It's only by a real bad injury or something that you get promoted.
But I'm very surprised with this scoreline.
Yeah, this is... I don't think either of us would have predicted this scoreline.
I also don't think I would have won the bet if we would have bet. It's going to be a tough one, this one. But honest to say, I mean, Wang Yihan has not made any easy mistakes in the second set. And of course for Yuli it's difficult to come in when the tempo is so high and you're not having the touch you really want. There's no chance to get in. You can just try and fight, and hopefully there's a moment where she can break it. Maybe this break would have given her the focus again to try and see what she can do now.
Just the Chinese coach went to his seat and then the umpire called him back again. I think maybe it's something to do with coaching during the rallies or something like this.
Could be, or taking too much time.
Yeah. It's really all or nothing now.
Yeah, she has to go for the points. I mean, if she has a chance, I mean, if she's not into the rallies so good, then she just has to take everything she got. And it can work, but it can also just go wrong. But it's all or nothing. And this is a title, of course, she wants to win really badly.
I think the break did her good. She's on her toes again. She's looking a little bit, playing with a little bit of confidence.
Focus is back.
Yeah, and trying to push the pace. Oh, well, then you have a shot which is just on the day. It's one of those on the day moments that just things aren't happening. Yeah,
she of course knows that if it's like half a meter inside, Wang Yihan will make her run the whole court. She has to play sharp.
But really, there was no pressure on that smash.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that Juliane is making so many mistakes, which normally, I mean, there's no pressure on it. So instead of just playing it in like she does normally, she's going for every winner.
Yeah.
And of course, against Wang Yihan is too much. It's of course frustrating being in the final for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to have that title, and she's playing at home in front of the home crowd, and of course it's a bad feeling you have on court. You know you can do better, but it's just not coming out today.
Yeah, again, not much pressure on the shot, but still landing out.
Yeah, still going for the lines. I mean,
maybe she should, should she just say, right, look, I'm going to go a little bit safer 10 centimeters inside. Okay, Yihan will get it back, but at least I'm still in the rally. And find some feeling.
Yeah, you have to find the middle way.
Yeah.
I mean, too much risk is also not good.
That's better. Yeah.
Then, of course, you have the most errors. I mean, she just has to find her way into the game. Trying to fight, but like we said, Wang Yihan is so strong at the moment. It's so difficult to find your rhythm and get into the match because Wang Yihan is not giving her a chance. 'I think that's typical. I mean, she's trying to go for the winners, and you need to hit the lines. Wang Yihan is too good at the moment to play it too much in. But you can see on Juliane's face, she's frustrated. Mm. 8-point gap. That's very difficult to close.
Well,
I didn't even see that one.
No, I saw it when it had stopped.
Great shots. Yeah, Wang Yihan is definitely the one to watch next week. If she shows this form, she's going to be very difficult to beat.
Ooh. First real error I can remember from Wang Yihan.
Yeah, that didn't happen so often yet. Of course, it's still 7 points, but if you come back point by point, maybe the confidence will come back as well.
Yeah, take 1 point at a time, and
maybe Wang Yihan gets a little bit nervous, want to win it too much. Yeah, that's definitely not the Juliane Schenk we've seen the other days.
no, I think she's gone.
Yeah, I think
so. That's a shot of a person who's not given up. I'll never say that about Juliane, but resigned to the fact that this match has gone away from her.
I mean, if you play against the number 3 in the world, you also know that 18-9 is lost.
Yeah.
She will never give up. She will for sure keep on fighting, but this is very unlikely to be a second set win for Juliane.
You could have match point against Yihan, and still you have to know that she can come back.
Yeah, it's not done before 21. And you also see by the body language, Juliane is showing that she also knows that this is not going to work today. Which of course very, very sadly for all the fans who've been coming up and showing up today, expecting a very close match. Of course, Juliane will be sad as well that she couldn't perform as she would have hoped.
Out. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to ask her in an interview after, without being attacked.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. What to say is just not her day.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Juliane is always fair, and she also knows that. I mean, yes, Juliane didn't play well, but I mean, Wang Yihan is showing a great performance today. Not at all bothered by the audience not backing her up. But yeah, what to ask? You have to be careful with the questions, I guess.
I'm going to stand behind my camera.
Yeah.
In defense.
Maybe put the microphone a little bit further ahead.
Ooh, a little bit of luck.
Yeah, of course now the pressure is gone. I mean, it's 13-19. The pressure is gone. She doesn't feel any stress now and just try and go for it.
Oh.
But that's an unbelievable error. I mean, we've seen a few shots, we've seen 2 air shots, we've seen a serve like this. That's not like Juliane at all.
No, definitely not. Yes, Judith, certainly not as we predicted. We thought this would go longer, but what a performance from Yihan. An under par Schenk for sure, but that's all England winning potential.
I think Wang Yihan showed a great match today. I mean, in this form she can for sure win All England next week. And of course Juliane will think about how to get herself up again and be ready for All England, but I'm sure she will be there full power again.
Judith, thank you for joining me once again. I have to rush off, do an interview. We'll be back shortly with the mixed doubles, Denmark against Korea.
So, es ist sicherlich nicht einfach in diesem Moment, nach so einem Finale, das nicht ganz so gut gelaufen ist, darüber zu sprechen. Wir beide versuchen trotzdem erst einmal noch ein herzliches Willkommen und das von einem Applaus. Juliane Schenk! Kommentiert werden inzwischen natürlich auch an die Fans. Schwieriger Moment in so einem Finale. Und es ist auch schwierig, was zu fragen, weil keiner fragt sich, Mensch, das war irgendwie nicht die Topform heute. Bist du sehr enttäuscht oder ärgerst du dich?
Ja, in diesem Moment ist es wirklich schwer, die Worte zu finden. Man kann sich die Tage leider nicht aussuchen, wenn man gegen die Top-Leute antritt wie heute. Da muss man einfach rausgehen und seine Leistung abrufen. Und leider ist die Tagesqualität immer wieder eine andere und es tut mir unglaublich leid, dass das mit Sicherheit nicht das war, was sich jeder hier vielleicht gewünscht hat, aber der Druck von der Gegnerin war heute enorm und ich bin einfach irgendwie gar nicht zu Potte gekommen und dann geht es natürlich auch in so einer Deutlichkeit in Ordnung.
Aber trotzdem hat sie uns viel Freude gemacht, Juliane Schenk, hier die gesamte Woche. Juliane, ich kann das nicht ganz teilen, es ist unglücklich heute, glaube ich. Aber Wang Yihan hat sich richtig rausgedreht über die Woche und ich kann nur sagen, ich habe diese Woche deine besten Spiele überhaupt hier gesehen und ich glaube, das Publikum teilt das mit mir.
Auch wenn die Enttäuschung jetzt natürlich überwiegt. Was bleibt vielleicht in ein paar Tagen im Rückblick auf diese Woche hier in Mülheim 2013 bei Ihnen selber hängen?
Ja, ich bin unglaublich dankbar für die Erfahrung in der kompletten Woche auf dem Feld und neben dem Feld. Wieder eine Menge mitgenommen und auch viele schöne Momente gehabt und auf diesem Weg nochmal ein ganz herzlicher Dank an 2 Menschen, die uns gestern sehr glücklich gemacht haben, mich und meine Familie, der Armin und die Manu. Herzlichen Dank an euch, die haben uns spontan zum Essen eingeladen und davon wussten wir gar nichts und das sind die wirklich glücklichen Momente im Leben. Jeder hätte vielleicht heute mich gerne oben gesehen, aber diese Dinge nimmt man auch ziemlich gerne mit, weil das sind auch Geschenke des Himmels.
Die Saison ist noch nicht zu Ende, aber ich wage mal einen kurzen Rückblick. Wir kennen uns schon sehr, sehr lange. Ich kenne Juliane, seitdem sie hier als Kind trainiert hat, schon in Mülheim. Und die letzten 1,5 Jahre waren, glaube ich, wirklich deine erfolgreichsten. Und was steht an? Was sind vielleicht kurzfristig oder mittelfristig deine Ziele? Wenn wir einfach mal dieses Spiel hier jetzt mal ganz schnell vergessen und sagen, Ausblick, was kommt jetzt, was wünschst du dir und was sind deine Ziele?
Ja gut, ich habe in den letzten Wochen, Monaten die Philosophie die ganze Zeit in mir getragen, den Augenblick zu genießen. Und da gehören auch solche Tage dazu. Das gilt es auch nicht zu bewerten, ob das jetzt super schlecht war oder nicht. Grundsätzlich steht unter der Woche eine ganz volle Woche mit vielen schönen Momenten, vielen glücklichen Tagen, an denen ich die Zuschauer begeistern durfte. Und ich schaue von Woche zu Woche. Nächste Woche stehen die All England an und dann möchte ich einfach mit der Freude wieder, die ich eigentlich die vergangenen Tage habe zeigen können, wieder ans Werk gehen und dann kann man auch schnell den heutigen Tag abhaken.
Juliane, würdest du denn unseren Zuschauern noch eine Freude machen?
Das wollen wir hoffen, denn wir haben, und Glück und Pech liegt natürlich im Sport nah beieinander. Vor ein paar Wochen gab es den Europameistertitel mit der Mannschaft. Das war ein großer Moment. Und das sind die Trikots, die damals ja von der Mannschaft auch getragen wurden. Alle original unterschrieben. Und ich hoffe, es wäre möglich, die vielleicht nochmal ins Publikum zu schmeißen. Kannst du das machen?
Wenn ihr mich so nett fragt, selbstverständlich.
Selbstverständlich.